Hello, this is wmpyr here with a video response to Loyal to Law. His new video titled Iron Wrapped in Silk I thought was an excellent video. I just saw it right now, so I thought I'd share my 2 cents. So real quick, let me just get out of the way my personal opinion. It's just an opinion on internal versus external martial arts styles. I personally feel like there really is no difference between internal and external styles, other than the only tangible difference I feel like is that in internal martial arts styles, they focus on the development of internal energy, whereas to the external styles don't do that. But as far as actual performance and combat goes, I feel like there's no difference. An external style is basically gonna use Fajing and stuff. They don't call it, those kinds of names, but I feel like their understanding of body mechanics is very high and a skill set, and they just don't think necessarily about ki or chi in those terms, but they still think about force and physics and stuff like that. So I really feel like there's no difference. Maybe another difference that I can think about is with combat sports, the time that they're able to do that kind of thing, to perform and to be athletic and their prime is actually at a younger age, and past that, at an older age, most of them, there are some exceptions, but most of them are not able to perform as well as they did when they were younger. Whereas with the external styles, I kind of feel like the art kind of enables them to be able to perform at an older age. So it's almost like when you're younger, you want to do something like Sanda. And then when you're older, you want to switch over to an internal style to where you're healing your body and also evolving, changing to where you, with your new body, with your older body, how to still be able to perform with that as you're older. So for me, the internal styles are kind of like martial arts geared for older people, to still be able to defend yourself, to still be able to do things at that age. So from that perspective, it's also quite different. But to me, those are the two, I guess, main differences that I find. But the rest, I kind of feel like it's really not that different at all. All right, so once again, that's just my opinion, so don't take it personally, don't get offended or anything like that. All right, so the next part is basically iron wrapped in silk. What does that mean? And when we think about it, I think a good thing to ask yourself is, why is it iron? Why isn't it stone? Why isn't it wood? Why can't it be wood wrapped in silk? And why is it silk? Why can't it be iron wrapped in paper? If you think about it like that, I think the Chinese were very, very clever for picking those two words, extremely intelligent. Iron is extremely strong, and when you challenge the force of iron, it'll bend, So I think that's one of the reasons why they chose iron rather than, let's say, wood, where it can break or shatter, or instead of rock, which could chip. They chose iron because the human bone, it can definitely shatter. The human bone can definitely break, but you would like for your bones to be strong and hard like iron. But if they're tested, you want them to bend, not literally your arm bend, but like you want it to be able to bend and go with the force, I think. So I think iron in that sense is an excellent choice. Silk, why silk? Why not, like I said, paper or a fire or something else, Silk, I imagine like a cloth, a piece of silk just floating around. It'd be like a ghost, essentially, like a ghost hovering before you. It's strong. Silk is very strong. Paper would rip and tear. It's just a cloth of silk in front of you. It's floating and it's strong. So if you try to hit it, punch it, and kick it, it's there, but it's not there. It's going to be hollow. So in that sense, it's extremely elusive. And just I can just imagine it, just the shroud just moving around like this, very, very deceptive, and very difficult to to grasp and get a hold of. I would think it's slick. Silk is smooth, you know. So I think those are all good reasons why they chose iron and silk. And why isn't it silk wrapped in iron, or why isn't it iron wrapped in iron, or you know, silk wrapped in silk? I think it's because, once again, you want to have both of those qualities. And so on the surface, you're very elusive, very hard and soft looking and difficult to detect. So when someone pushes you, it's like you're not there. But yet, that's just on the surface. That's why it's wrapped around in silk. You know, the silk is on top. All right. So you're giving that kind of deceptive illusion right there. And not just illusion, because you really are, should be very difficult to catch, very difficult to gauge the distance with you, you know. And these are, I think, all good qualities of a warrior. And yet at the same time, when you want to be hard, when you want to stop force, there's iron inside, so it is solid. It can do that. And from this elusive silk comes an iron strike, where it could be very damaging and very deliberate. So I feel that it is an awesome idea of two words put together, and just thinking about it like that, and then trying to train where you're trying to have both of those qualities, I think is an excellent thing for just about all martial artists. So anyway, those are my 2 cents. Thank you for listening, and take care, folks.